welcome to another outdoor adventure. What an absolutely glorious morning. Now, finally we've got a good break in the weather. And, well, decided to come down and have another crack at some surf fishing. And you would have seen just before, last night I made my burley concoction, which I've got down here in a bucket. Anyway, it is mid-June. Got a high tide at 11:30. It's now 8 o'clock. So all I need to do is go and get set up, get that burley in the water. And I'm just going to fish until the top of the high tide. I can't believe how nice this is today. Anyway, just got here, scouring the beach, trying to have a look at a decent gutter. There's a couple of gentlemen fishing down in the gutter that I did want to fish. There's another really good gutter further down, but I don't really feel like walking that far. And subsequently, I've got one just over here as well. Now this one here looks pretty promising. It runs in along the beach and then it goes right out the back over there. So I think I might walk over there. It's probably about 300 metres, but it's definitely going to hopefully be well worth it. See if we can't catch some fish. That's perfect. Burley's in the water. That'll work. And hopefully we get some fish coming into this gutter. Now what I like about this gutter especially is it actually starts way over here on the beach and it swings in along the beach and then exits just out here where I'm fishing, or I'm set up to fish. So I dare say that most of the fish will be out in the back, out through there, and they'll come into this deeper hole with that burley working. Anyway, let's get some baits out there and see if we can find a few. The rig hasn't changed from last time I did a surf fishing video. It's exactly the same. Paternoster rig, 2.0 mustard red bait holder with a blue bait. Today I've changed it up a little bit. I'm actually using a red and white surf popper. One, saves me using double the amount of bait. Two, if there's any crabs here, they're not going to steal my bait. And three, blue and white or red and white surf poppers are actually dynamite on salmon. So that's basically it. The rig today is actually a little bit heavier than normal. I thought there might have been some weed here, but there's not. I've actually got a 25-pound fluorocarbon rig, and I'm just going with a 6-ounce Star Sinker straight off the bat because there's a bit of side wash there, and we just go heavy and get the baits out there. Once again, I'm not going to cast all the way that I possibly can. Just going to keep it in relatively short because that burley will be working already, so let's see what happens. popper for the win. How cool. On that red and white surf popper I spoke about before. You put them out there and they just love them. That is cool. That burley's working. Those fish are there, they're hungry. Might throw this fella back. So vital in surf fishing, I think anyway, and that's holding the rod and feeling for the bite. There's so much pressure on the line from the wave. Unless it's going crazy in the rod holder, you'll see it, but you can miss so many. There's a couple of guys down there that have got 4 rods. They're all in rod holders. They're going to miss so many bites. Hold the rod, feel for the bite, set the hook. Happy days. Sucker, how good's that? 3 from 3. The old red and white surf popper's doing the trick today. That is just magic. Not big fish by any means, but you know, you can only catch what's there. I don't even know why I bought bait. These things are working. That's pretty sweet. Oh, better keep going while it's fishing tight. The burley's certainly still doing its thing, because I've just nailed Some of the smallest salmon I think I've ever caught. The burley's working. You can only catch what's there. Now, there sure is no shortage of these little fellas. About an hour before the top of the high tide, we just need Mum and Dad to come along. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Maybe the surf fishing isn't absolutely red hot, but came down, set the burley, got some fish. All in a good day's work. Cheers.